Back and look at these oath breakers and how they break their laws, man. They made all type of treaties with the indigenous people of this land and stuck them right in their back when they got comfortable. Show me how to make your buffalo. Show me how to make the knives. Show me how you extract the gold out of these caves and all that, right?
They call it Thanksgiving.
And then they call it Thanksgiving, man. And then everybody celebrated.
Yeah.
That's a damn feast. Man, that feast is about slaughter and pillaging and lynching and killing little babies. Were hung and dashed to the damn wall. And we celebrate it like it's a damn feast or something to celebrate. We gotta come out of this, man. Right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, yeah.
Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers.
That's what I want, man. Read that again.
False accusers.
Don't you hate getting false accused, OG?
Every day.
Oh, you black. Let me check you down, nigga. What you got? You know you got a gun. You on parole? You on probation, parole? When you get out? Why you around here? Hold on. You the colonizer. Why you here? Devil, why you here?
Where you come from?
Yeah, where you come from? The damn the cave, the Georgia Russia, right?
That's
what are you
right.
doing over here?
Kill driller.
Who's miles away from your home? How'd you get over here on the coast of water? You know what I'm saying? That's the question we should be asking, right? False accusers. They continue to falsely accuse the black and Hispanic man. That's why we filled in the prison houses, man.
That's right.
They continue to do that, right? They continue to falsely accuse us, man. Read that. That's it on that. See what I'm saying? Give me Revelation 12 and 9.
House of Israel, Los Angeles.
Revelation 12 and 9. Give me that real quick.
Huh?
Shout out to my sister, man. She out here in humbleness and meekness. Listening. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to ask. Give me Revelation 12 verse 9.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
Just missed one, right? LAPD. Read it again.
And the great dragon.
That great dragon, that dragon is not a literal dragon. It's talking about the red man.
That's right.
Esau, man.
Bring it out.
Read.
Was cast out.
He was cast out, right? He was not forgiven for the things that he did. The Lord said he's the only one, the only nation on this planet that's not going to be forgiven for what he did. The Lord set him up to destroy him.
That's right.
Prove that, right?
That old serpent called the devil.
What do you call him?
The devil.
The Lord called him the devil, not me. And y'all know that. The white man called himself a damn devil. You know.
That's right.
You know he's a devil. You don't get offended by that. He knows he's a devil.
Yeah.
He's colonizing, raping, and killing everywhere he went. Okay. Tell me something I don't know, right? Right? Read.
And Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Some of the world.
The whole world.
It's a small group.
The whole world.
He deceived the whole entire world. You know how he does that? Through his social media, through his radio programming, through his Christian advertising companies, through his Hollywood movies. This is how he deceived the whole world. It's called social engineering. Let me put something out, right?
That's right.
And let me stand behind it and create a narrative behind it. And ain't nobody gonna question it. You know why? Because I'm God in their mind.
That's right.
Right? They submit to me.
That's right.
I wish I had the image of Caesar Bowl, right? This is why. Let me give me a flyer. Somebody got a flyer?
They call us anti-Semitic already.
They call us there's no way we can be anti-Semitic.
Yeah, exactly. God. We the Semitic people. God. God.
This image right here is what reason why we submit to the white man. See, he had to create the narrative that he was God. He showed everybody that this Jesus, and that's why we submit to him.
Bring it closer to the camera.
Zoom on that.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, God.
That's the
God.
reason why, man. He had to prove, you know what I'm saying? That's biblical prophecy. That's biblical prophecy. Let's get that. Give me wisdom of Solomon. Somebody hold that. Hold on, huh? Did you know that too? Did you know Jesus is black? Yeah, you knew that. Okay, all praise. See, like I ain't sleep. You know, a lot of our people think he's still white, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Give me wisdom of Solomon chapter 12. Start at verse. Salakia. Let me see what I want. No, you know what I want? 15.
Take your time.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15. We start at verse 12. Read that. Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, verse 12.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 12. For the division of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
This is what the Lord calls spiritual fornication. You know what fornication means? Let me educate you. Fornication, right, is when you have sex that's not permissible or lawful in the Bible. So, one form of fornication would be homosexuality, right? Or, two men laying down, or two women having sex, two backhanded sex. That's a form of fornication, right? And the Lord, this is a sin, absolutely. And the Lord said, we belong to this. So he said spiritual fornication. What do you think spiritual fornication is? If following or having sex is not permissible in the Bible, it's physical fornication. What do you think spiritual fornication is? If you belong to God. That's all I love my big homie, man. Get him on camera, man. Go on somebody else, believe.
That's right.
Somebody else doctrine.
That's right.
Cheating on your Lord. It's idolatry.
Idolatry. That's right.
You over here worshiping like Jesus. You belong to me. Why the hell are you over here worshiping Buddha? You belong to me. What's going on? Right. Absolutely.
A lot of people, they misconstrue
right.
how they want to be saved.
Because they not saved. The same, I think, is just following the law.
Yeah, God.
She's a smart woman.
God.
Let's get Matthew. That's Matthew. Let's segue. Give me Matthew.
And
you still say where you at? Say where you at. I want to finish bringing that out. I want to get Matthew real quick. Sister brought up something. Give me Matthew 10.
They always quick to go
22.
to John 3:16 in the Bible.
Come closer, right?
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
How do you jump from John?
That's a Christian classic.
John 3:16, you're not reading the beginning of that chapter.
Absolutely.
If you read the beginning, it'll tell you who he came for. He didn't come for everybody.
All praises, man.
That's all praises.
Clap it up for my sister, man.
That's right. Bring it out.
Beautiful,
At least I
beautiful.
know that much.
All praise in the Most High, man.
You can't
All
jump from
praise
the
in the
chapter
Most
without reading the
Right.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you read the context. Now,
That's
people
right.
take things out of context all the
But
time.
see, they twist it up
They
instead
twist it,
of,
yeah.
going into details and knowing the definitions of each word.
Absolutely.
So
They don't even know that word means cosmos right there. You see what I'm saying? The word world means
Yeah.
cosmos in the Greek. But read that.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men.
What are we?
And ye shall be hated of all men.
Hey, we had to be on.
That's right.
Everywhere we go, right? It's by the nature of our presence, right?
Every time we walk in establishment. Among all nations, we hate it. Among all nations. Always just tell them we just
Absolutely.
calm.
Man. And they just jealous. It's jealousy. It's a jealousy thing, right? We should be hated, what?
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
What?
For my name's sake.
The Lord said you're going to be hated of all men. Not some. Everybody. All the other nations don't hate you by the nature of who you are. You see what I'm saying? Right? But read.
But he that endureth to the end
You brought up, right? He that endured to the end
shall be saved.
shall be what?
Shall be saved.
Nobody say right now.
Right.
I still look up. I see the heavens. I still look on earth and inhabitants in here, right? Ain't nobody say. What's up, brother? How you doing? Right? We still in poverty, right? I still can get shot down by one of these scandalous cops at any minute, right? I still got to worry about mass incarceration, right? I still got to worry about gentrification, right? Ain't nobody say. They trying to loot this right now. Move us about our lands and our, you know what I mean? The communities that we build.
Yep.
And send us out there to the damn valley so we can kill each other.
Gentrification.
Bring that out. Sister Smart. Give me Revelation. Yeah, you say where you at. Give me Revelation. You said they time running out. Which one is that? It's 12. Revelation 12. I think I want like verse 10.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren,
What?
for the accuser of
False accusers, right? Everybody's accusing us as being demons, right? But we far from that, right?
of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame them by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they love not their lives unto the death.
Yeah, we don't love our lives, man. We don't care about dying, man. Nobody wants to. I'm not out here saying nothing stupid. But you know what? Hey, man, if it comes down to it, Most High willing, man, He gives us that courage and that strength to sustain that, man. Ain't nobody scared of nothing out here, man. We use the spirit of the Most High, and we believe that holy angels are around here covering us right here. Right here, He said, when 2 or 3 are in the midst, when 2 or 3 are speaking in my name, I'm in the midst, right? Read.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, and having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
But he has what?
But a short time.
He knows time running out. This is why he has to falsely accuse us. This is why he has to create propaganda. This is smart, man. Wise, man. How you learn this stuff? Do you read, research, watch videos?
Yeah, I thought I was doing it.
Put it in your pocket.
10 years ago?
Put it in your pocket.
The new version, right? It's called watering down. You're smart, and that's just wisdom. That's just wisdom on your behalf. They had to water it down because it's too true. It's too true. But finish reading now. Watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 12. For the division of idols was the beginning of spiritual.
By the way, these are the books that they took out. The Apocrypha, it's called Hidden Ones, right? 14. They took out 14 books. And they call it the Apocrypha. When you go into the original, you got your book, you got your Bible? These are the ones that they took out. And they got a separate, you know, you can buy it separately. It's called the Apocrypha.
You go to Amazon, that's where I can buy it. Go to Amazon.
That's what you get. But you can buy it like this.
You can buy
The
it together
original
too as
King
well.
James, right? It was already included. 1611.
1611.
It's in there.
That's
You see
the
what
one I
I'm saying?
have.
This is the one you have. This is the one you good then. You don't need this then. No, you don't, because these are the same book.
Okay.
If you have the Apocrypha in here, it's already included.
It's already in
It's included.
16, okay.
1611.
Okay.
You
I
good.
didn't know that.
Absolutely. But watch this. Read.
For the division of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
This is how we cheat on the Lord, right? By going off and going into Buddhism, Christianity, like Jesus, right? Read.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
The invention of them is the corruption of life. Because I can make anybody an idol now with my social media. I can make Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I can make somebody off the street an idol.
Bring it out, Doc.
6'9", look at him. All I gotta do is put some tattoos on him and give him a red rag and tell him to take blood or swoop all day.
Yeah.
Now he's an idol, right? Am I lying?
Yeah, that's right. You
Facts.
ain't lying. You ain't
This kid
lying.
is frail as hell. He's an idol. And his music is still selling to this day. After being a snitch. Right? Read.
Verse 13. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. Verse 14. For by the vainglory of men they entered into the world.
Vainglory, that's what man wanted. You know what vainglory means? Vainglory is just having some type of glory or esteem that don't mean a damn thing. I shot 20 niggas, man. I'm the hardest nigga in the set. Okay. You killed your people. You stupid. You know what I'm saying? You want to sell I'm the hardest nigga on the block. Okay. Well, go free your homies that's doing 100 years of Pelican Bay since you so damn hard.
God.
Right? Go free your homies that's on Pelican Bay and San Quentin and all that since you so hard. Why you being hard on your homies? Why don't you go be hard on your real enemies? That's vainglory, right?
Brother Iram, there was this bragging about killing what's his name, father, the one shitty cousin's father.
Yeah.
They bragging about that on social
Yeah,
media.
my brothers, man.
I'm
my
like,
brothers is crazy, man.
what y'all bragging about that? I mean, when
Yeah.
the LAPD kill y'all don't go out after
Y'all
his
do
family,
nothing, right?
You know what I mean?
LAPD would have shot one of us down. There wouldn't have been no sliding.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been no riding. Or trying to
Exactly.
find out where he lived. You see,
God,
we remember
God.
that, right? We only kill ourselves, right? Vainglory. Read that again.
Verse 14. For by the vain glory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
I'm short to the end. He knows his end is gone. Let me bring out this one more point, sir.
Verse 15. For a father afflicted
Wait, what?
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
What is this talking about? This is talking about the Pope, Alexander VI. You see what I'm saying? His son died prematurely in a little scrimmage. His son is who we know as White Jesus. It's Caesar Borgia. You see what I'm saying? Read that again. It's in the Bible. That whole image that we bow down to, that we had in Grandma's house and all that, with the 12 disciples, 12 white boys all around at the quote-unquote last meal, right? It's in the Bible. Read it again.
Verse 15. For a father afflicted with
The father, it's talking about the Pope, Alexander VI. Read.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
Untimely, his son died prematurely because he's supposed to be the next one up. And he was a damn lunatic, wasn't he? He raped his sister, killed his brother so he could be second in command. You know what I mean? He was into all type of fornication, debauchery, homosexuality, bestiality. He's a sicko. They only able to do that. But they putting that poison and propagate that poison in our people, and now our people participate. You know, sis. Homosexuality was not cool in your days. That's why they was in the closet. Keep your gay butt in the closet. Don't come out.
Older women, they used to call them bulldaggers.
Yeah, the bulldaggers, right? Yeah, and those were feminists. You know, after the feminist movement in the 70s, those women. Nevertheless, they was in the closet, but now they run the world.
They're the world.
Let me finish this point. Hold your point.
When he hath made an image of his child.
When he made a what?
An image of his child.
Where's that damn devil at? Where he at? Where's the image of his child? Let me get one with the walking on the book. Let me get one. It's the image of his son right here, right? Read that again.
When he hath made an image to his child.
Made an image of his child right here. It's the image that he's talking about. It's biblical prophecy, right? But watch what he did with this image. So what? Watch this.
Soon taken away. Now honored him as a god.
Honored him as a what?
As a god.
What does our people bow down to? White Jesus.
White Jesus, that's
They
right.
honor him as a damn God. That's why nobody want to do nothing to white. Because they see God in them. They submit. They get all docile when they walk by him. The black and Hispanic men, who are the strongest men on this planet, they get weak because of that image, right? That image has destroyed the minds of billions, right? Finish that.
Which was then a dead man.
Which was a damn dead man. He wasn't nothing. But his father made him something. Because if you didn't worship this image and you didn't bow to this image, you was put to death. And this is how he colonized the whole world. In the name of that image and that damn cross.
That's right.
What our people do. He conquered and colonized in the name of that image and that cross.
That's right.
Going out.
That's why our people give an Albert Geiger hugs at her trial, you know. Give an Albert Geiger hugs, you know what I mean?
That's the reason.
And the brother go accept the Cool Award. The police commission gave him a award for the humanitarian for somebody killing your brother.
For killing your brother, slaughtered in his own damn house.
In his own house.
He was murdered, slaughtered in his own house. But the Cool Award, because of this image, this is the reason
Our people
why
is truly destroyed.
They will submit because of that image.
Yeah.
The Amber Geiger situation, this is the reason why he forgave her, because he sees God in her.
God in her,
When
exactly.
he looks at her, he sees God. I can't, I can't. No, that's God.
Exactly.
Finish that.
And delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
And that's what we see, you know what I'm saying? The whole Christianity and Catholicism, all behind that image. Sorry about that, just had to bring that out. What's the question? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's different with the way. It just means power. It just means power. It just means power.
Okay, I had a conversation with my friend yesterday. She's black, but she had a baby by Esau. So we got into this debate about, well, my child is black, and I said, well, how is your child is black when?
Number 190.
Because about seed of the father. Seed of the father.
And I was trying to bring,
Give me
let
Ezra.
her know the Bible, like,
Ezra 2 and 62.
even though you black and you carry the child, but your child is not black. And she got real offended by that, and she didn't understand.
It goes by the seed of your father. Just tell her that.
You are the seed of your father.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Bring it out.
Numbers chapter 1 verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers,
The mother.
by the house of their fathers,
Grandmother.
by the house of their fathers,
Sisters.
by the house of their fathers.
And the father.
Cut to the heart right there.
father perishes. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. So unfortunately for her, her son is a damn Edomite. He's raising a devil baby. She don't even know that. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Our sisters. That's why the Lord told us don't intermingle with these devils, man.
Yeah,
He said, you dilute your seed. Give me that. You dilute your seed. Drop that. Give me Sirach 26 to 20. Ezra chapter 2, and read verse 59.
The verse 59. And these were they which went up from
Give me 62.
verse 62. These sought their register among those that were reckoned by genealogy, but they were not found. Therefore were they as polluted, put from the priesthood.
That's it. I want to get the house of the Father. Let me see. I think it's 59. Start at 59.
Verse 59. And these were they which went up from Tel-Melah, Tel-Harsah, Cherub, Adon, and Emir. But they could not show their father's house.
Another house.
Their father's house.
You can show their grandma's house.
Their father's house.
Or who your father is. Because you got to think about it. You come from his loins, his seed. You know what I'm saying? The seed, it's kind of like this. I'll give you an example. Maybe next time you talk to your girl, give her this example, right? If I plant apple seeds right here, right? In this dirt. They're going to be apple seeds, right? Now, what if I take that same apple seed and plant it in China? Are they going to be something different? They're going to grow a little different, right? But it's still an apple because you are the seed. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter where I plant my seed in my loins. You know what I'm saying? I can plant it in a China garment. You know what I'm saying? I can plant it in a damn Chinese garment. It's still my seed. You see what I'm saying? So unfortunately for her, she let a white boy dilute herself. Right? Unfortunately. And that's why our people destroyed. Read this. Start at 26.
Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband.
26 and 20.
Verse 20. When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession.
The Lord said when you got a fruitful possession, he's using play on words, right? When you got a fruitful possession, it's going into the aspects of a nice woman. And you got a wholesome woman. Talking to the man. So when you get you a wholesome woman, right? Read.
Throughout the field.
Throughout all the field, right? Throughout all the playing field, you get you a fruitful possession, right? Read.
Sow it with thy own seed.
That you sow it with your seed. Don't go devouring your seed, dealing with the other nations, right? Watch this.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
Trusting in the goodness of your stock, right?
God.
So thy race which thou leavest.
God is not racist.
So thy race with that which.
You sure it say race?
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified.
God is a racist. Absolutely. He said your race is superior than everybody else. Why would you want to intermingle your seed with somebody less than?
God.
It's just here. You can see it within our. Just look at our DNA and our makeup. We're better than everybody. God said so, not me. You know what I'm saying? God said so.
Bring it out.
To bring that out. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is only for the Israelites. Give me Deuteronomy 7 to 6. Deuteronomy 7 to 6. Anyone, it don't matter. Whoever gets to it first. Deuteronomy 7 to 6. It's a distinction. You know what I'm saying? Got it?
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Holy means set apart. It's different.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
Chosen. Right?
A special people unto himself.
Without the black and the Hispanic man, this world is nothing. Let the Latinos and the blacks call off for 3 days. It's nothing moving. I'll touch on that. We'll finish this.
Above all people.
Some people.
Above all people.
Equal rights.
Above all
The
people.
Lord is racist. He's saying we're superior. He's saying your race is better than everybody else. And I agree. And I'm for my race. See, look, we don't have the power to be systemically racist yet, but we will when our Mashiach, our Lord, come back. But right now, in our dominance, look at this brother, man.
That's right.
This brother, man. He's saying this naturally. This is how we are, man. We made up. And he's smart, intellectual, got his son in the commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we're going to get in this kingdom, right?
That's
Read
right.
that.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Simple as that, right? Above all people on the face of this earth. But yeah, we did come from the western coast of Africa. The area, the region, it was a pit stop though. You see what I'm saying? Not our homeland. Absolutely. We was in there, we was in Israel before that. But you know what I'm saying? We ran from Romans persecution to get away from the Romans, because when they came, they meant business. Let's get that. Give me Luke 21 and 20. Talk about that. Give me Babylon and Timothy.
Brother Iram, can I touch on, you know where the word Africa come from, right? A white Roman general named Leo Scipio Africanus. Yeah. Let it go.
That place, yeah, that landmass.
That landmass.
When I tell them that, they look at me like,
Now look. Let me. Hey, can you give me my Bible out this up? We're gonna bring it out for my sister. My sister, we're gonna bring it out. Now, I don't mind people saying we from Africa. Let me tell you why. Some of the landmass of our original homeland was comprised of Africa as we know it today.
well, what part though?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what part. Give me my atlas, Doc. Come on, Doc.
That's why I say
Show you.
everything is still there. All of
Because
it.
I went back like almost 5 generations from my grandfather. None of them was
Now
African.
look, we're gonna get the Garden of Eden, right? The cradle of civilization, right? I'm gonna show you the area and the landmass in which it comprised. You see what I'm saying? We going a lot of places right now. Hold that. We're gonna bring this up. Give me Genesis 2. Give me Genesis. Where you at? Hold that. We're gonna come back to that. Give me Genesis 2.
Africa says that we are totally like, we are
Also
totally
Israel, Los Angeles.
Different spirits and natures and all that. But our people are scattered over there. We just came back from Africa in Ghana. You see what I'm saying? The western coast of Africa, we got a lot of our people. They didn't round up all the slaves. You see what I'm saying? The transatlantic. So a lot of our people stayed and got away. And I'm gonna bring that out. But nevertheless, I want to show you why I don't mind.
that they sold us to the regions.
Yeah, the ones that sold us, the ones that were superior and had power and rank. You see what I'm saying? And then they realized later, like, damn, we sold our people. We're gonna have to deal with them too.
So
They apologizing right now. Like I said, our brothers just came back from Africa last week.
But was there a curse on them?
Absolutely, we all curse. The curse is not limited that's just everybody.
Ah.
Everybody is on the forefront of the earth.
With them. Not
Oh yeah,
with
they was cursed too because of what they forefather Ham
So
did.
they like really like more close to like the Ethiopian.
We'll bring that out.
Right.
I'm gonna bring that out. Now somebody hold it for me, walking on. Give me Genesis 2, start at verse 10. Watch this.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 10. And a river went out of Eden, to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and it became
Parted, right? A river went out and parted the land, right?
and it became into 4 heads.
4 different parts, right? 4 different regions. We're about to touch on those 4 different regions.
The name of the first is Pison,
Pison, the Pison River, right? Read.
that is in which compasseth the whole land of Havilah.
Havilah. Now this is Havilah right here. Modern day Saudi Arabia. So it's a river, this river stream right here is the land that it's talking about. So you got Saudi Arabia right here, which is in the biblical times is called Havilah. So that's the land mass. This is why they call this place, the so-called Middle East, the fertile civilization, because it is the fertile civilization, because the garden started here. I'm gonna keep reading. Watch this. Really, it's 4 parts. It's 1 part.
Where there is gold, and the gold of
No, that's the richest land in the world.
and the gold of the land is good. There is bdellium
Right?
and the onyx stone.
Onyx stone, right? So you have all these rich mineral, different commodities in this land, right? Keep reading.
And the name of the second river is Gihon.
Gihon, right? Now the Gihon River is right here, which we call nowadays the Nile River. This comprised of Ethiopia. You see what I'm saying? But back in the day it was called Kush. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this land goes from the top of Africa, quote unquote, all the way down to Ethiopia, in which we know it today. It's a big landmass, right? Keep reading.
The same is in that compasses the whole land.
Read that again.
The same is it that compasses the whole land of Ethiopia.
The Lord made sure he said Ethiopia, so it's a landmark we can remember. He said he didn't let them change all the names. They changed Havilah now in Saudi Arabia, but they made sure Ethiopia is the same. So this Ethiopia, the land you see right now, was way bigger than what it was back then. You see what I'm saying? You read it.
And the name of the third river is Hiddekel.
Hiddekel, right? The Hiddekel River. Now that's over here. That's over here, Iraq. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Babylon. This area over here. the so-called Middle East, right? Now watch this.
That is which goeth toward the east of Assyria, and the fourth river is Euphrates.
Euphrates River, you know what I'm saying? You still heard that one, right? See, the Lord made sure he kept certain names so it can bring things back to our memory. So this whole landmass, what we see, Israel right here in Africa, was our land. You see what I'm saying? That was our land. So I don't have a problem with people saying that because we did have this whole landmass. That's the Holy Land, the Holy See. And we're going to get all that back. You see what I'm saying, when our Lord come back. But nevertheless, because we see Israel just reserved to this little small part right here, right? Yeah, well, no, hell no. We want all our land back. You know how big our land is? I'm talking about the top of Egypt right now, as you know it today, all the way down to damn Somalia. That's our land. We're going to get it back when our Lord come back.
That's right.
We just got to hold down and maintain his faith and keep the commandments, man. Right? That's it on that. That's it on that. Now we're going to get to history. So that's it on that. Now we're going to get to history of how our people ran from Roman persecution. You know what I'm saying? And while we was over on the western coast of Africa. Read that.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 20.
Christ.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
So now Christ is talking. He said, when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, right? When you see the Roman army, the soldiers come to Jerusalem, right? And they need business. Read.
Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
It's close. The abomination of your temple, because we had a holy temple, which we call a Solomon porch. That's why when you know how the Meccas, you know how the Muslims, they face the east of Mecca, they got that from us. We faced Jerusalem, which was the Holy Land, was the temple, but it was destroyed in 70 AD. We didn't get that history. But nevertheless, Christ is talking before this. He's talking about the prophecy. He's like, look, when they come, they're not coming planned. They're not coming. They're gonna come. They're gonna obliterate, and they're gonna kill and slaughter. Watch this. Watch the command that he told us.
Then let them which are in Judea flee.
Ones that's in Judea, in the homeland,
flee to the mountains.
The whole word means Africa, free to safety. With other dark people, where you can blend in. Get away from these damn lunatics. Because they not coming and they not playing. They're gonna come and devour, and if you're there, you're gonna get obliterated, right?
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
Ones that's in the midst lead to Africa, right?
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Don't come back. Don't come back, because when you come back, you're gonna die. I'm telling you that right now. That's what Christ's telling them. It's a prophecy. The book of Luke, right?
For these be the days of vengeance.
These are the days of vengeance. Now you got to pay back all the things that you did against the Father. It's important that it has to happen. This is what he's telling them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I want this to happen, but it got to happen. This is the consequence of sinning against God. I'll give you an example. You turn on the fire, right? Nobody told you to put your hand in the fire. But the consequence of you putting your hand in the fire, you get your ass burnt, right? So, in the same fashion, you sin against God, you go into slavery, and you get killed. Simple. The Lord said, look, I'll give you everything in the world. Just do what I tell you. If you don't do what I tell you, there's consequences. Now I got to whoop you. You know what I'm saying? This is how he whoop us. Through obliteration and oppression from the other slaveries. I mean, from the other nations. The other nations. You know what I'm saying? He had the other nations oppressing and to beat us down, to get us right. And that's why, you know, that's how I got in the truth, man. I know I was down and out. I just lost both my grannies, my girl. I lost everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, why is all this thing happening? I keep losing homies. Boom, and I get the truth. That's what the Lord do. He humble you. He got to humble you first. Then he give you this knowledge.
God.
You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But this, he had to humble us, right? Read. Good and bad. It's balanced. Lord, he ain't dealing with false balances.
Everybody just thinks that the Most High is just all good.
Nah,
they don't believe that
absolutely
he
not.
controls the devil. Like when something happens,
That's right.
He
got angels on the left and he got angels on the right. That's right.
No, absolutely
not.
Absolutely not.
You really
No,
think that he just don't let somebody
absolutely
just
not.
come
It's
and
one
That's
more
right.
No.
No,
And he got
controlling
how?
And they don't understand
This
it. They
is
just
why
think
he's
he
the
all
Most
good.
High.
God
That's
is
right.
good. God, I hate that.
Nah.
They say that.
It's good, but he's also a terrible God too.
Right, but they don't
And he'll
understand
destroy
that.
you.
He's a man of war too.
He's a man of war. Right? Read.
That all
That's right.
things which are written may be fulfilled.
All things that was written before must be fulfilled. Now watch this. That's it on that? Yes, it on that. That's it on that. Now watch this. Babylon, the temple of 2. Now this is going to give you the history from when we left Jerusalem from the prophecy in 70 AD to get away from the Romans. And then we had a pit stop in Africa. The western coast of Africa as we know it today. You see what I'm saying? Like you see like Algeria, Liberia, you know what I'm saying?
So that's
Libya,
the West Coast.
the West Coast.
Okay.
You got Algeria, you got the Ivory Coast, you got Ghana, you got all these different land masses over there. That's where our people went to get away from them. And set up. And then we got a actual, if you look up like ancient photography, you will see that land is the land of Judah. That you know that those are Jews over there. You know what I'm saying? That whole landmass was called Judah.
The real Jew.
The real Jew.
That's where we get that term from, Jew.
Jew. Yeah, it's short for Judah. Right? Read that.
From Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor, page 84, second paragraph. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem.
When they captured it, right before Christ. So this is why you see when Christ came, right? He was already in slavery. You see what I'm saying? They already captured Jerusalem. This is why you had the Romans. They was already over there. You see what I'm saying? They had us in captivity, right? Read.
In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state.
He put a what?
He put an end to the Jewish state.
Prophecy fulfilled. Remember Christ was telling about this prophecy? In 70 AD it was fulfilled, right? Read.
With great slaughter.
Allah, a little bit.
With great slaughter.
Only 10 people died.
With great slaughter.
Millions. Millions of people died. You can go back and this is outside the Bible. This is a historical book. You see what I'm saying? You got other different artifacts in history to back that up. Biblical prophecy, right? Read.
During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrageous and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people.
The residue of the people, they were slaughtered. They were hung, they were lynched, they were pillaged. They were reduced to chattel. You see what I'm saying? All these different things happen, right?
During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews, 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Fled into Africa. Why did they run?
Fleeing from Roman persecution.
Prophecies that H.O.I just talked about. That's why our people, so I don't mind when our people say that. You see what I'm saying? Because we are technically from there. That landmass was ours back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So people saying we're from Africa, you know what I mean? I don't really have a problem, me personally. You know what I'm saying? Because the garden that started everything was in that land. Yeah, we got forced out of Israel. But the beginning, like I said, remember we went over the beginning? That land mass that we know as Africa today was ours. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have all these borders and lines that you see nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So, but does that sit on that? Read some more.
And slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jew slaves.
That's it. See, the slave markets was full of us. You know what I'm saying? They knew who they came and got. Because it had to be the biblical prophecy that the H.O.I gave us in the book of Luke and various other places. It had to be fulfilled for the testimony. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord can't lie. If he say something's going to happen, it's going to happen just like he said it. This is why you see us out here in faith.
That's right.
Going hard. Because look, if all the stuff that he said in the past happened just like he happened, why the hell would I believe all the stuff that in the future is going to happen? Like the alien invasion they talking about, right? You're going to get attacked by aliens. Yeah, you are.
Space Force they building.
That's what they call it.
Like, get off the subject, but there's something else that I want to know. Even though, will you say that we are the brothers and the sisters of Esau, even though we were chosen when Rebecca gave birth to Jacob and Esau, and he separated us and he chose to Jacob, will we still consider like related to them, right? Related to Esau?
Now, we brothers, but he broke the brotherly covenant. Give me Amos. Let me tell you. God separated the nations. Right. Give me Amos. 1 and 9. Give me Amos 1 and 9.
That's right.
7.
And we don't know why we was chosen.
He chose it because he wanted to.
Right.
He already chose us from the beginning. He already knew.
Yeah, he already knew. He did. But watch this.
Amos chapter 1 verse 9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom,
right?
and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother
Jacob, his brother Jacob was what?
with the sword,
As murdering, right?
and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which
So that's Esau, one of his sons. Basically saying he don't get judged for that because he didn't keep the brotherly covenant. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't keep the, is that it on that? That's verse 11? First 12, yeah, that's it on that. I wanted verse 11. Because he didn't keep the brotherly covenant, it was broken. You see what I'm saying? Well, read this. Watch this. Where you at? 8. 32 and 8. 32 and 8. Give me Romans 9. 9 and 11. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations,
He separated the nations. See, even though we came through the same loins, He separated them and made them their own nation. We can get to that in the book of Genesis, 25th chapter. Remember, He said 2 nations are going to come out to one. So even though they came through the same loins and the same womb, they're 2 different nations. So the Lord separated them, right?
verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Who?
Of Israel.
Set the boundaries according to the Israelites. They was the best land and everybody else is outside, looking at the Lord of the land, which we are. He said He gave the earth to us. Watch this though.
Romans chapter 9 verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having...
Hey, step. Hey, hey, Mom. Step over to the feedback real quick, homie. Over here. The feedback of the camera.
Verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to the to election,
According to what?
according
We're looking at.
to election,
According to election, what?
might stand.
Election might stand because we put it down right here. Here. According to election, that might stand, right? Right.
That the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Him that call it, nothing we did, but Him that call it. Read.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger,
The elder's gonna serve the younger. You know, the elder was Esau. He came out first.
as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
But nevertheless, the reason why I brought it out is my brother brought out. Because there wasn't nothing we
Favorite
did.
chapter.
Yeah.
There was nothing we did. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing we did. The Lord chose us. But watch this. Keep reading. Some people might be like, damn, that's messed up. Right?
Yeah.
He chose them and didn't choose them, right?
For what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is there unrighteousness? Is there wrong with God?
God forbid.
No. Do what I want. I'm God. That's why I'm God. I do what I want and nobody's going to tell me nothing.
That's right.
This is Romans 9 and 15. Or 14. Start at 11 all the way down to like 21. Chapter 9. Romans chapter 9. Start at 11. You can read the whole chapter, but start at 11 down to 21. Read.
For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on who I'll have mercy
Do
on.
what I want. I'm God. I'm the only one that nobody can take the claim to fame to create. I created myself. I'm self-existent. That's why He's the Most High. Can't nobody say they created me. This is the difference between Him and Christ. Christ was created. The Most High wasn't. Can't nobody say they created Him.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the Trinity.
The
doctrine.
Trinity, that Trinity
It's
crap.
the Council of Nicaea. It's called the Nicaea Creed. They submitted that as ecclesiastical laws, and now our people are following those same edicts in the Council of Nicaea. Yeah, right. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's right.
You know the divine order. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, our people just they lost. It's short for lack of knowledge. So therefore, absolutely. See, you say the name of His Son. You got to make sure that you praying to the Most High, right? Read.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that wildeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
Lord show mercy. You do what He wants. Jump down to verse 20.
Verse 20. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Who are you to reply against God? That's like a beat, right? Like I make a beat, right? Let's say I'm music producer. You make videos, right? Used to be YouTuber.
Yeah,
right?
YouTuber, yeah.
Can your video tell you how to edit it or what software to use?
Nope.
That's how crazy we sound when we talk back to God. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Why you gonna tell me what to do? I do what I want.
The YouTubers now, they gotta go through the YouTube.
They gotta go through that platform, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I use that example to let you know, like, you sound crazy talking back to your creator. I created you how I want to. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do what I want to. Because I'm God. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Shall the thing formed say unto him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Made me this way.
Yeah, that's
How
right.
you gonna tell God, why you made me like this? You sound crazy. That's like my brother right here, you're walking out who produce music, right? You got the studio set up and all that, check him out. Hit him up. Can a beat tell you how to make it? Can it tell you who to rap on it? Oh, don't put Iram on there. I don't want him on there. Don't put Iram on there. Absolutely not. Who the hell are you to question God?
Exactly,
Who's
God.
perfect? Who's never made a mistake in his life? Right?
Hath not the potter power over the clay?
Absolutely. The powder has power over the clay. I'm the puppet master. I'm in control. And ain't no damn board of director meetings going on in the heavenly world. The Father is the Father by itself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no co-eternal God, co-efficient God. It ain't none of that, man.
And that's why they say like with these religions.
Absolutely. That goes back into what we were telling you about, the spiritual fornication. This is why he's mad at us, upset, because they reduce God into somebody that's not real. You put him a damn image on our Father. He told you not to do that. Father too much. You see what I'm saying? Just look at the nature. Look at our ecosystem, the intricacies. Look at the damn sun. You know, look at us and our bodies and the intricacies of our body makeup. Why are you playing with this man? Don't play with him. Don't say nothing back to Pop. Pop can do what he wants, man.
That's right.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor,
Make one to honor.
and another to dishonor?
Esau, dishonor Esau.
What if God, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels
Sit on
of
that. So one to dishonor and one to honor. We happen to be the one to honor. So we got to repent. You know what I'm saying? You know how to get to heaven?
We gotta, I believe we gotta follow all the laws that was given to us, which is not just 10. I heard it was more. We gotta follow the laws, and I think being like when people say that they get baptized, that they say, I don't believe in that because being baptized is like having wisdom.
It's just being clean.
It's being
being
clean.
sanctified.
Well,
That's all it means. It just means
so being
sanctified.
saved, you have to follow all the laws.
Yeah, that's how you get cleansed.
That's how you get cleansed.
You get cleansed by the word.
Right.
Read this. Matthew chapter 19, verse 15.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
You ask Christ how I get to heaven.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Christ is humble. He's about to show you the difference between him and the Most High.
There is none good but one,
There's none good but one with the
that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. That's
That's how
it.
you do it. You got to keep the commandments in the face of Christ. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get up out of this. I know my brother got
Or you can repent if you break the commandments.
You can repent and get right, but for the most part, you got to keep the commandments of God in the faith of Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's how you. That's the only way. It ain't no other way to get up out of here, right? Ain't no other way. What time is it up? It's about time to go. What time is it? Somebody calling me? What time is it? 3:54. 3:51. We'll finish. Give me one more scripture. We're about to finish it right now. Got my OGs out here, man. I'm glad to meet the big homie finally in the flesh. Finally in the flesh.
And the thing about it is, this one right here. This one right here.
My other big homie.
That's right.
Yeah. Big homies, man. They be having us right, man. They keep us right.
That's right.
Let's do my sister. Appreciate you, sister. Appreciate you because you made this even more special. Having a humble sister out here. Give me Isaiah 52.
She's
Very
That's
knowledgeable.
right.
Very smart sister.
We need to get
Very
you some
wise.
fridges on next.
Yeah, we gotta get, you know what I'm saying? Gotta learn the commandments.
I got a long way to go.
That's
You're
right.
part of a
I
congregation?
know,
That's
but
right.
I'm supposed to be wearing these pants.
You part of a congregation?
No, I'm not in. I
Kind of, what you good on that?
Well, I had a brother that was telling me about the one on Western and 50 something.
You talking about IUIC?
They're
IUIC.
my brothers. They're my
And
brothers.
this one on Florence. Actually,
That's
my
us.
Yes.
actually, my grandfather used to own that building right there, where the liquor store used to be.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are right there.
Right.
By Dalton and Florence.
Right, that's us.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's us. Pull up on us. You got a flyer?
Right.
Yeah, let her have you. Like I said, it'll be good for you. Because the Lord don't want us to do this by ourselves. He don't want us to do it by ourselves.
We're a
Give me,
nation.
Give me Zephaniah 2.
That's right. We're a nation. We're supposed to help each other out.
Right? Read that. Give me Isaiah 52 and 3.
Isaiah chapter 52, verse 3.
Watch this.
For thus saith the Lord,
The Lord said it, not me.
ye have sold yourselves for naught.
You sold yourself for nothing. Look at our brothers and sisters with Christmas trees and all that. You sold yourself for nothing. I don't know if that's our people, but nevertheless our people participate in that matter.
Oh, yeah.
Read.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
You gonna be what?
And ye shall be redeemed without
You
money.
gonna get reparations.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
Christ said you're not getting no reparations. The only way you're gonna get redemption is through me.
God.
So the hell with all this reparation talk. What are y'all talking about? The Lord said you're not getting redeemed like that.
Nope.
You might have an anomaly. Somebody like a Jay-Z, Oprah, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James. Those are very, very micro examples. What about the macro example? What about the kids in the projects? And watch. You're not gonna read it again.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught.
Sold yourself for nothing, for cheap change, right?
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
You're gonna be redeemed without money, right? Read this. Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Come together. See, the Lord don't want you to do this by yourself. You learned a lot by yourself, but the Lord wants you to come together. This is what he said, come together. You gather together, O nation not desired.
Oh,
What is not
nation
desired?
desired.
You know you heard me against the world. No, it's really us against the rest of the world.
That's God.
That's a fact. And it's going to
Facts.
get worse. Right now, you see little things in the spirit, it's going to get worse. Where they're going to be pointing us out and telling on us, oh, there, go get
A
them.
lot of people think it's
They
going to
think
get
it's going to
better.
be, nah,
No.
it's getting worse. It ain't going to get better. Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a chaff, before the fierce, sit on that. Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. We the nation is not desired. We the ones that they call wetbacks. We the ones they call niggers. We the ones that they call thugs.
Immigrants.
We call them immigrants, aliens. We the ones that's being pillaged and vilified and demonized.
But the real immigrants are Esau.
Absolutely.
Right?
He's
Oh,
a
yeah,
cave
God.
monster. You know what I'm saying? He's from the foothills of Georgia, Russia, man. He came out the camp. That's why the Caucasian monsters, man. You got to cross the ocean to get over
They
here.
really not fully human.
They're not human. They subhuman. Even in science would tell you that.
That's why they burned up in the sun.
Yeah. They would die.
They got no melanin.
The melanin, they can't, yeah, we know that. But our people still submit to themselves. You know what I'm saying? We still submit to them and still believe them after all the lies. So look, I'm going to end it with Revelation.
Killing them in Israel. That son killing
Yeah,
them in
yeah.
Killing them, man. My brother, he had the luxury of traveling over there. How many of them Amalekites you seen over there?
Gang of them.
They over there, man. The Lord hate them,
Gang
man.
of them.
The Lord hate them.
And
Matter
the
of
son
fact,
killing them.
let me get Revelations 2 and 9.
That's right.
I'm going
I
to end it
think
with
they
you.
have the second highest rate of skin cancer over there right now.
Facts.
Yeah, God.
Always had that.
The Lord killing them, man, because they don't belong in that land.
That's right.
They don't belong in that land, man. We know about y'all history, too. The Balfour Declaration, when they invaded the state of Israel. Yeah, we know about y'all history, too. Read that.
Revelation.
The Balfour Declaration in 1948. You got to check it out. Yeah, 1948. Check it out. That's when they invaded the state of Israel and said, these are the real Jews. You know what I'm saying? That's why Gamar Nasir, he said, man, hell no, bro. Y'all, what do y'all think y'all playing with?
So my
Y'all
shirt
think-
right here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got it right there in the spirit, man. He's my brother. Turn around for the camera. In the spirit. Nah, right here. He said they ain't gonna ever be peace in Israel because y'all left here black and came back here white. Who y'all think y'all fooling? Who y'all fooling? Y'all tripping? Y'all think we stupid? But watch this. The Lord talked about that.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy
Blasphemy.
of them which say they are Jews,
Fake Amalekites. When my brother been back to their land, right?
That's right.
They say they are Jews.
and are not,
but what did God call them?
but are the synagogue of Satan.
Chief house of Satan.
Chief house.
The top of the line.
It said Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jewish.
It's a name. They already told you in their name they're not the real deal, right?
Yeah.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
The Lord said, don't fear nothing.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Someone was about to go to jail.
and that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But thou faithful unto death, I will give thee a crown of life.
That's what we're looking for, man. That's what my brothers come out here looking for.
Brother Iram, they don't even claim to be, they do tell the truth. They say that we're not descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They do tell you the truth. They tell you in a minute. They'll tell you the truth.
That's why they don't call themselves Israel. They say Israelis.
Yeah, exactly.
Israelites.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot. They tell you that, but this is how people been destroyed from lack of knowledge, man. Appreciate my OGs coming out. We got to wrap it up because we got another class to get to.
Okay,
I appreciate my brother. I wish we could have stayed a lot longer. And
okay.
My bro. What's happening? What's happening, bro? What's that with you? You off today? Look, we out here. You see him? We out here. Yeah. I see my brody, man. Get my bro. How you? You cut your hair? Okay, yeah. All right, huh? Yeah. So look, I'm going to end it, man. I'm going to end it with Death to America.
Ah!